Have you ever been to the grocery store hoping to buy a steak, roast, or ground beef, but only been confused by the number of choices there? I'm Julie Gardner with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service, and today I'm here with Laren Meyer, Nutrition Coordinator for Texas Beef Council. Laren, why are so many people confused at the meat counter today?
A lot of people are confused when trying to choose lean cuts, but it's great to know that about 67% of the cuts in the retail case are lean. So many of America's favorites, such as tenderloin, strip steak, T-bone, flank steak, are all great lean choices. But today we're going to go over 3 of my favorite choices.
So we have 3 cuts of beef here, and I'm sure these are 3 of the most common and most versatile cuts there are. So tell me a little bit more about these 3 and how they can be healthy for our families.
Yes, so let's start with sirloin. So the American Heart Association has certified extra lean beef cuts, and sirloin is one of them. So it meets the criteria for saturated fat and cholesterol. A good rule of thumb is when you're in the grocery store, look for round or loin in the name of the beef cut, and that is most likely going to be a lean beef choice. Another great thing I love about sirloin is how versatile it is. So you can throw it on the grill or oven broil it, or even chop it into cubes for kebabs, or you could even cut it into thin strips for a great protein-packed stir fry.
Great, so the key to the sirloin is looking for the word loin for healthy choices, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Great. So next you have a cut that is called the tri-tip. Now I have to tell you, Laren, I'm a little confused myself about this one. This is one that my family doesn't use very often. I'm guilty of not knowing enough about it myself. So tell me a little bit more about this, because I'm sure it would be a healthy option for my kids.
Yes, tri-tip is also a lean cut. Just many Texans aren't as familiar with it, but it's very versatile and great to throw on the grill and throw onto a salad. You know, the thing about beef is to really pair it with those other nutrient-rich choices. So putting it with a salad or your whole grains and vegetables, that's the way to go to make a healthy meal. All lean beef cuts, on average, only have about 150 calories, but provide 10 essential nutrients, such as protein and iron and B vitamins.
So with all the nutrients provided and the protein, beef is really a great tool for weight management as well.
Yes,
Great.
definitely.
So finally we have on the counter here the 3rd cut, and that is ground beef, and this is my favorite cut, and I think the reason it's my favorite cut is because it's a staple in my freezer most times. It's one that's easy to use and it's very affordable. Now I know most consumers need to look for the word lean, especially the 93% lean that we have here today. So tell me a little bit more about ground beef.
Yes, ground beef, along with all the other lean choices, is an excellent source of protein. So it can really fuel your daily activities with only 3 ounces. Another thing I love about lean ground beef is that it's kid-friendly and also affordable. But if you're looking for other cost-saving tips, you could simply purchase the 85% lean ground beef, which is less expensive. Simply brown the meat, rinse it off with water, which rinses the fat off, and you could reduce that fat content by 50%.
Great, so great tips today on beef. We know that it's lean, it's affordable, and it's very versatile.
Yes.
So the next time you're in the grocery store looking for the perfect lean cut of beef, I hope you'll remember today's tips from the Texas Beef Council. And if you're looking for the perfect recipe, go online to Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. Dinner tonight.